Hey Aaron, what's up? I'm here with your store review, and I gotta say I'm excited. This is definitely one of the better ones that I've seen, and right now I'm just chilling on the homepage, which is an awesome sign. So immediately, let's just jump right into things. I like your name. That's definitely more of a branded thing than just like cat supply store or anything. So I really like that. I kept the email pop up because I really like it. This is a perfect example of how an email pop up should look. It doesn't look spammy. It looks super branded. I really like your logo you got going on right here, and you tell why they should join, right? Promotions, rewards, new products, and future sales. I think this might be better than mine. This is fantastic. And I love the puns right here. I'm always for those, so great job with this. Your whole branding looks on point. So we'll just start at the top. First of all, like I just said, I really like your logo. Very unique, very friendly. It just gets people in like the cuddly cat mood, so that's fantastic for what you're selling. Up here, your free shipping worldwide bar. Is this the countdown timer bar by Hextom? If it is, you should get a countdown timer on that bad boy for a sale. But if not, oh no, I think I've seen this app before. Either way, I really like this. It's really poppy, and it was definitely one of the first things I noticed, which is great because people love knowing that you have free shipping. So that's great. We'll come down here and we'll look at this. Your menu looks great. This is pretty much exactly what I have on my store. So you have the home just to get back home, collections, which is great. You've only got a few collections, but they're pretty much exactly what you'd have, so that's great, not too much. Company, about us, FAQs, contact us, that's great to have right there. Blog, actually, let's go see what you got on your blogs. I used to hate cats, how to tell if your cat is depressed. That's great. I mean, if you can make more blogs, I think that's great. You could definitely start ranking in SEO, so that's a great thing to start having. Maybe outsource some blog posts. I mean, there are people that charge like $5 for 1,000 words, so you can get quite a few blog posts written and backlogged. So that's an option if you really want to go that route, which I think is pretty smart. You got your track orders thing right here, and then log in. I'm interested to know if you have anybody actually logging in or making an account on the site. I know on my site I turned off the option to make accounts just because I didn't, nobody's really signed up, but I'm interested to know what you got going on there. But track orders, fantastic thing to have. So far I'm really liking it. Let's go back to the home page. So, our store, Thepurryfriends, was established by cat lovers like you to bring home happiness. Our products are chosen by our hearts to bring you and your purry friend the everlasting. Okay, it changed on me. Is there an option to go back? If I were to give some criticism about that, that's a big block of text. I maybe wouldn't put that in the banner. Generally, these banners are more for showcasing products. If they did want to know that, they would go to your About Us page, which you've already got. So I think you could do without that. But this, I really like this right here. Now, I see it is getting cut off, so you might want to resize that a little bit, but I absolutely love this. This is pretty much exactly what you'd want in a banner. I love how you're showcasing like the main tees. First of all, I really like these tees. It's definitely more of a niche thing. It's not just cats, it's people that are into fitness and cats, and that's fantastic. I always love to get a niche item like this, and that really works well. So I like how you also have the writing right here and the arrow. It just looks very personalized, not just some generic image you found, so that's fantastic to have. Scroll down. You got some funny images right here. It's cut off. If you can make these a little better quality, I imagine you got them pretty small and then blew them up a little bit, then that would be probably better. Now, I imagine the store does look, I imagine this does look pretty good on mobile, but I mean right now this is fantastic. Yeah, and then browse store takes you to collections, front page, top products. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's just go back to the home page before I get into this. So scrolling down, I love this. Very simple, easy to navigate collection list. That's always something that I look for in stores. Not really much to say right there. You've got the main stuff. Once again, it's just like the collections up here, so you're keeping that consistent, which is awesome. Then top products, I love having this on the home page too. Some people just go over here to browse, so this is great to have. All of your product pictures look like they belong, which is awesome. They all have a nice white background. So far the products look really nice themselves. You've got some stuff for humans. I imagine this was fantastic around Easter. I really do like this shirt. I'm interested to see how you're doing with selling this. That's awesome. You could probably, if you actually order the product, you could make a cool video and do an advertisement for that. These are all over the place for every niche, so these are always popular. Nice little sleeping bag. I feel like this would be pretty popular. It's kind of gross, but people like that. This I feel would be pretty popular. I've seen this around. Yeah, and then you got your high ticket item right there, so I'm loving this. Scroll down more. Testimonials. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good for testimonials. My cat loves it, thanks. I don't know if these are real or not, which is fantastic, because if they're fake, you did a very convincing job. Especially having like this one with poor like capitalization and everything. So this looks very, very trustworthy. Subscribe to our newsletter, and your whole footer looks pretty good. I'd probably try and promote your Instagram a little bit higher up here, just because you've got some good content on your Instagram, and if you keep growing it, you're going to have even more content. So I'd probably put that a little bit up there before you have the newsletter sign up and the trust badges, but this looks nice and clean down here. And then your footer just looks very nice as well. So go ahead and check out your Instagram, see what you got going on. So you just started, but you got a lot of potential. Oh yeah, look at that. That's the product. Yeah, I mean, you got some good potential. Just, you know, repost cat photos, give credit where it's due, and you're going to be fine with that. So that's some good organic growth. And I mean, cat pages are always growing. As long as you provide consistent content, that's going to be fine. Get your Facebook page right there. Yeah, nice Instagram feed though. Keep that up. Definitely a nice mix of the products and actual content, which is very, very nice. I like how you made this too. It's like a little Snuggie for cats. That's hilarious. Okay, let's go look at some of your product pages. So far, you're doing fantastic. I can definitely tell you've been putting a lot of work into your site. You're actually trying to make it a brand, which is awesome. And I feel like I'm kind of ripping you off because I can't tear you apart, but yeah, this is actually really, really nice so far. So let's go ahead and look at this. So according to you, this is your best seller. I didn't sort by best selling, but we'll just go ahead and look at this. So this would probably be one of the main products that people were seeing. So looks nice so far. I like how you have reviews, bunny cat costume, nice pictures, nice little different variety of pictures. What I always try and do is I always try and make all the pictures the same size. Now I know this one's hard because it's like the whole thing is a rectangle, but oops, did not mean to do that. I'll check out your checkout page too. I accidentally clicked something. We'll go back. Let's go here, and I'll check out another product too. So this is nice. $9.93 is kind of a weird price. I don't know if that's from a currency conversion or what, but I mean, if that's working for you, go ahead. Trust badges are nice. Generally, when I do trust badges, I prefer to have them a little bit different. So generally what I've found is that people don't really care too much about this. Now I definitely would have something about having a safe checkout in your trust badges. However, I would prefer if you had something like a 30-day money back guarantee, 100% satisfaction guarantee, and then like free and track shipping, and then safe checkout. Like 4 main things in your trust badges. You make them on brand, like preferably with these colors up here like in your logo, and I think those would do a little bit better because they really answer a lot of the questions that some people may be having about the store. I have a video on my channel if you want to go watch that about trust badges. I think it's called You're Doing Trust Badges All Wrong. So that could just be used as a little bit of inspiration, but I mean, this is totally fine right now. Nice big add to cart button. I like how it's red. So let's see what you got for your description. Our cute cat costume will turn your cat into a bunny. Don't worry, it's only temporary. Cute. Yeah, I mean, you got great descriptions, dude. It looks all on brand. Your details, and maybe move this a little bit down so it's not so crowded, but great size chart right there. This is a bunch of stuff down here. Let me go ahead and give a look at this. Okay, so you've got your shipping thing and then your guarantees down here. Yeah, you could probably take this out because it's always good to have less text, right? It confuses people a lot of the time, or they just kind of get turned off by it. But I mean, this is fine. This is really nice to have. I mean, if this could work for you. Personally, what I prefer is, I prefer to put this into a trust badge form and then maybe put that into the About Us or the Terms of Service or something like that as well. You don't need to take up several lines of text for it, but it's also not that bad. And rewards program is very interesting. If you could definitely get back to me and let me know how that's going for you, I'd be very interested to know. I don't have a rewards program myself, but I've seen some stores offer that, so I'm wondering if people are taking you up on it. And then shipping, yeah, I mean, this is totally fine to have right there. 4 to 20 days. We ship worldwide, 12 to 40, yeah, that's fine. 20 is a little bit short, but generally, I mean, like, people aren't going to freak out if it gets there a week after that. Frequently bought together, this is nice to have, and these items actually do go well together. I know this plugin sometimes pairs up some strange products, so always just make sure that some actual good products are paired together, because yeah, this could actually convert pretty well. So this is a nice little plugin to have. Then down here you've got some reviews, which is awesome. You have only the ones with pictures, unless you have the text ones over here. Yeah, you got all picture reviews, which is great. That's always what I do when I import reviews. I always just keep the picture ones because, like I said, people don't really like to read text. They like to actually see it. And when it's such a visual item like this, they really, really like to see how it's going to look on cats. So having all these cute cat pictures, oh, excuse me, that's going to be awesome. So yeah, this is a fantastic product page. Not too much text. Good information about the product. Like I said, I just maybe try and put some of this into trust badge form, and then if your rewards program isn't really getting anything, you may not have to put it there because you do have it. Where'd you put that? I know you put it somewhere else, but I mean, it's not taking up that much space either, so I wouldn't worry about that. I'm kind of nitpicking right now. Anyway, let's go ahead and go look at one other product. Let's go over to the toys section. So I imagine you're going to sell mostly like the toys and kind of the trendy cat items. I can't imagine too many people are going to come on and buy any like grooming supplies or anything unless it's kind of trendy, but it's really nice to have on there. It definitely promotes some cross-selling between your products. How am I on time? 13 minutes in? Awesome. Okay. So yeah, nice little selection of products right here. Once again, all of the pictures look very clean. Let's go ahead and look at this one right here. Rest of fish toy, have 3 varieties. I imagine you copied this from AliExpress. It just seems kind of unnatural. One thing that I definitely would try and do is get every description on your website pretty presentable, just in case someone does go and cross-sell, but then they see this description right here and they're kind of like, it's kind of ugly. Now seeing it kind of compact, this is a lot of information for the footer. That's probably the biggest thing, is I try and make this more succinct so people don't get kind of lost in it. But other than that, yeah, it's fine. I'd obviously try and make this, but I imagine this isn't a big seller for you, or even a seller at all, so once again, not really worrying too much about that. Actually, let me all sort underscore by equals best dash selling. Let me actually go ahead and look at your best selling and see what you got. So this is your best selling right here. Let's see how you're presenting this. This is fine to have. I've seen some people do this. This is definitely like a less spammy version of urgency. I'm trying to think of a better way to do this. Generally, I do like to have like the site-wide countdown timer thing. I really prefer to have that going. But I mean, this also works pretty fine. It's not that spammy, but it grabs people's attention, so that would probably help conversions. So looking for the perfect way to start your day. Once again, the puns, I dig that. I'd probably try and include that picture that you had on your Instagram in here, just so people could really see what the product's going to look like when they get it. But yeah, nice little description. Once again, I'd probably have the product details separate from everything else. I'd probably have that right here, and then a few spaces down I'd have the rest of this stuff. This is a nice little thing right here again, and once again you have reviews, which is awesome. And this is great too, just because of the fact that, you know, I was like, yeah, you should include it down up here, but if people scroll down to the actual reviews, they'll see the picture. Oh, this is the picture that you used. Okay, so yeah, I wouldn't include that as well, but yeah, very, very nice to include that. So man, I feel lacking. You've got a fantastic website. Pretty much the only thing I'd recommend is cleaning up the product pages, maybe making them a little bit better, maybe fixing the dimensions on this a little bit, switching that About Us one to another product, potentially showing off some of the toys you have. I absolutely love this. This is fantastic of you to have. Very, very nice branding throughout. Awesome products. Yeah, I'm very interested to know how you succeed with this website, because honestly, this is pretty much up to par with how websites should look. So fantastic job. I can definitely tell that you put in the work. If you could get back to me about those questions I asked, I'm very interested. Oh, and you have this earn rewards thing right here. Interesting. Let me know how this works too. That's very, very interesting. That's pretty, yeah, that's a pretty cool thing. It also makes your store look a lot more legitimate too. Yeah, dude, let me know those answers to the questions I asked. Let me know if you want any more feedback on anything in case I missed it. I was gonna look at your checkout page. That's what I forgot. Let me go look at that real quick. Like I was just saying, if I did miss anything, let me know and I'll get back to you in the email. And yeah, but I love it. Fantastic store. Let's just look at what you got on the checkout. Sorry, my follow liker updates about 9 times every day. Yep, just very simple. I'd maybe try and put your logo up here, but honestly, that's super nitpicky. Nice green button. Yeah, you're awesome, dude. Okay. Hey, thanks for being around since 500 subs too. I remember you. You're definitely one of the OGs, so thanks a lot for the support, and I look forward to your email. All right, see you, dude.